I sold my brother to the new year. I did it on purpose, because my brother is a naturally bad person with superandrosis. No one can tolerate him here. My brother was born. He became my nightmare. When my brother was 4 years old, the temper is different from other children. He was really grumpy. Whenever I don't obey him at all, he came and hit me. Once he got on top of me, trying to scratch my eyes with your hands. Sister has good eyes. I want to dig it out and play.
The younger brother said in an innocent tone.
I was terrified. A delicate cold sweat. Mom and dad have been indulgent to their younger brother since they were young. It wasn't until my brother was 13 that something finally happened. Just because my mom doesn't want him to eat too many sweets. Suddenly stabbed my mom in the eye with a pencil. I was terrified. Hurry up and call an ambulance. He snatched the phone from my hand with a gloomy look on his face. Why call an ambulance? Who asked him not to give me sweets as a waste of money? My brother deserved it and laughed. The eyes are terrifying. That night, a thought slowly emerged from the bottom of my mind. There is no one in the family who can control my brother anymore. He was a born bad seed. I can't keep him at home. The word Northern Myanmar is deeply engraved in my heart. I made up my mind. I'm going to sell my own brother. I searched a lot online about Myanmar. North information. Many of them are advertising websites for scammers. It's almost 12 o'clock. Just when I was disheartened, I received a private message from a stranger. Do you want to do summer jobs to earn money? Having a job is not only easy but also comes with money quickly. The base salary is 10,000 yuan. It's just too far. I wonder if you are interested. I came right away. The mental sleepiness was gone. What's the job? Where is the location? I heard those ants say that Northern Myanmar cheated. The first step is to lure people over with a high salary. In Yunnan. But don't worry. We pick up this package, eat and live. The main thing is to do some overcoming work. Very simple. You can learn at a young age. How about leaving me a contact information? My heart is beating faster and faster. I licked my lips. Then he sent his mobile number. The call got through quickly. It was the voice of a rough, middle-aged man. The man speaks a substandard Mandarin. Listen to my age. He let out an ugly laugh, said I was going to work, but I'm also going to take my brother. He's only 13 years old, but the brain is smart and the body is very strong. When a man listens, there is a good business of buying one and getting one free. Be nicer to my tone. I'll pick you up in my car tomorrow, but remember, can't tell your family. Don't worry, books are not liars. After the summer vacation, I will send you back well. I made an appointment with the man for a time and place, but I was worried. How can I deceive my brother? He's very vigilant, especially to me. You don't believe me easily on weekdays. But I didn't expect one thing to happen the next day. My brother followed me obediently. The next day, my brother insisted on going to the hospital to see his mother. He must be trying to do something bad again. My brother was sitting at the dining table, sipping soup, and my grandmother was down there. Cut his toenails. Ouch, my grandson's feet are just beautiful. Unexpectedly, my brother kicked my grandmother. Grandma grinned in pain. I want to stop, but I heard him say with pain, Xiaoji's feet are so strong. There will be great things in the future. I'm speechless. My brother is already 13 years old, but now get dressed and eat. Even wearing socks, Grandma has to take care of it herself. After dinner, my father drove my brother and me to the hospital. Mom's condition has improved a lot. He's not comfortable seeing with one eye. His temper became very violent. Kiki, cut me an apple. I got hard. Pick up the apple and accidentally drop it on the ground. Unexpectedly, my mother actually scolded trash. Can't even hold an apple? What's the use of giving birth to you? Mom seems to put everything in a bad mood. It all took out on me, and my brother didn't know where he went. I'm getting more and more impatient. My appointment with that person was 5 p.m. I have to lure my brother to the station before 5 o'clock. It was also at this time. Suddenly I heard a noise from downstairs. Mom ran to the window and looked. Just go downstairs. Something happened to your brother. Mom and I rushed downstairs. A strong man with red eyes. He was clutching his brother's collar. He looked furious. Blue veins burst on forehead, with a lively look on his face that he can't wait to swallow my brother alive. And a pregnant woman fell to the ground in pain and groaned. There was blood all over him. Why are you holding my child? My mom screamed and rushed over and pushed the man. My wife and I are on the stairs. He pushed my wife off. The man roared heartlessly. The younger brother said indifferently, who let him stand on that side? I accidentally touched it. What's man wrong? Is pissed, waving his fist and hitting him in the face. I quickly told my brother to run away with me. If you don't run, he's going to kill you. The younger brother looked up. Man's angry face. He really ran towards me, and I was dragging him while saying that there are surveillance cameras in the corridor. I'll know when the police come and check it out. The woman's bleeding. I guess the child will not be saved. Although you are a minor, you will not go to jail. That man is sure to beat you half to death. I'll walk you to the station. Let dad come and pick you up. You go hide with dad for a while. My brother stared at me suspiciously. I didn't seem to believe that I would be so kind to him, but he has no other choice now. I took a taxi. Take your brother straight to the station. Then I pretended to call my father again. After hanging up the phone, I said to my brother, Dad says he has a real-world friend here. Just right to take you there. My brother is staring into my eyes. Said coldly, I don't believe you. I'm cowardly. In front of him, I called my dad again. And I didn't lie. Dad has a real-world friend nearby. I turned it on. After hearing my father's voice, the younger brother gradually relaxed his vigilance. I looked around, saw a small man standing there looking around. I recognized this man right away. It's the man who contacted me. A black van was parked next to him. I said in a low voice to my brother, "See clearly ahead. That's Dad's friend. There you go. Hurry up. Mom just texted me. The police are already adjusting the surveillance." My brother ran over in a panic, watching my brother get closer and closer to the man. I also made a call to a man. Said my brother had arrived. The one who grew up tall in his school uniform. Sent her there first. My mom's in the hospital. I can't leave. I won't go first. I watched my brother being taken into the van by men, and then the van took off. I can't tell in my heart what it feels like. I walked slowly back to the hospital. My mom was lying on the bed with bruises and bruises. When he saw me, he immediately asked anxiously, "Where's your brother? Is he okay?" I have told Dad. He asked a friend to bring his brother to him. Avoid the limelight. My mom was relieved, and he nodded his head. "Your brother definitely didn't do it on purpose. He's just a little naughty. That man beat me like this. Didn't you just leave a child behind?" It's not that I can't give birth. My mother wiped her tears and I looked at him coldly and said nothing. He may not know it yet. His precious son will never come back. That very night, my house is fried because Dad's friend didn't receive my brother. Brother is missing. Grandma grabbed my collar, killed me with a hard slap. "You bastard." "What about your brother?" "I don't know." Just at this time, my phone suddenly rang. I got a call from my brother. "You lied to me. I'll kill you." My brother's heartbreaking shouts came over the phone, but the next second he let out a shrill scream again. I heard the sizzling sound of electricity. The call stopped abruptly. Pretty soon, I got a text message from my brother's phone. In the text message is a video. Brother gray-headed, being driven forward. But how could he bear such grievance? He stared fiercely at the man next to him. Suddenly, my brother jumped up like a mad dog. A bite on a man's neck. He used it very close. The man was caught off guard and thrown to the ground. He bit off a piece of flesh from the man's neck. The younger brother smiled, but I didn't wait for him to laugh too long, and the stun stick hit him. He fell to the ground and was screamed by electricity. Keep pulling out until he was electrocuted and incontinent. Just stopped. There was another sentence in the text message that wants to redeem him. Ransom $5 million.